Now to item 2, Dion Phillips, James Lee, Helen Jacks. If you'd please come forward. We're on item 2. Yes, sir. Identify yourself.
Hi, my name is James Lee. I'm a homeowner at 1234 Wilshire Boulevard.
And you have
My name is Dion Phillips. I'm also an owner at Vero 1234 Wilshire Boulevard.
Okay.
Thank you, President Wesson. My name is Helen Jacks. I'm also a homeowner at 1234 Wilshire Boulevard.
So I'm giving you the opportunity.
Okay, great. Thank you. We're opposing the liquor license for the 7-Eleven entering into our building. It would bring much nuisance, and it is not convenient to have a convenience store, which we're protecting our investment. According to Detective Josh Min at the Rampart Police Department, he receives 200 phone calls a day due to other due to other nuisance from 7-Eleven stores. This nuisance will bring vagrants, all types of elements to our building.
Okay. Now, would want to go ahead.
I'm also a homeowner, and I came here to represent the homeowners that couldn't be here, and we are strongly opposed to this 7-Eleven. There's a school down the street, another 7-Eleven just 2 blocks away, and that 7-Eleven recently had a shooting, and we're really concerned about this 7-Eleven entering like our property, the place that we live. It's just something that we feel like with liquor being sold everywhere around the Westlake area, there's so many liquor stores. And we just don't think that another liquor store is going to add anything to the neighborhood, especially being across the street from a school and in our residence. So please, I hope you guys will take this into consideration.
Ms. Jacks?
There are many families in the
Can we
building.
give her minute?
Excuse me?
Go ahead. No, I wanted to reset your clock. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. There are many families in the building, and our understanding is this owner of 7-Eleven has violated his previously granted licenses many, many times. It looks like he's changed the name that this application is under. And we just don't understand how it would be a public convenience to have a 7-Eleven in the building when the neighborhood is gentrifying. And to date, it's been a very safe building. And Vice Detective Josh Min was very conscientious several times coming to meetings, community meetings, to voice his opposition to the 7-Eleven. I think this morning we saw the commitment and the leadership from our police. So I think that it makes sense to vote in accordance what a police officer who knows the neighborhood has advised.
Thank you. So now I'd like to call up Patty Berman and Claudia Oliveira. Please identify yourself.
Yes, my name's Patty Berman. I'm the president of the Downtown Los Angeles Neighborhood Council. Hello, Happy New Year. We have a letter into the AZ. Would that count the same way as a CIS? Because there was no council file when this started. Sir? Okay. Our board voted to oppose the liquor license for several reasons. There is an oversaturation of liquor stores in the area. There is a market going in not a block away that will be selling liquor, and there's another 7-Eleven in the area. LAPD Vice has presented us twice at our meetings and once at our board meeting that they are in strong opposition. The residents of the area have concerns over safety issues with a 7-Eleven in the building, and our board has voted unanimously to not have liquor in this building at this time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Hi, I'm Claudia Oliveira. I'm also with the Neighborhood Council. I'm the Historic Core Resident Director. And from being in the Neighborhood Council and having several 7-Elevens around us in downtown, we came to realize that 7-Eleven has not proved to be good business with liquor licenses for us. I was lucky enough to be able to attend all the meetings for planning and land use, and I heard from 2 different vice officers how much they oppose It's also located in front of a bus stop. And in the first meeting, we had a gentleman that attested that the subway next to where it's going to was vandalized. It is not the best area already, and we are trying to keep our battle against this uphill battle that we're fighting. We're trying to minimize the criminal activity in that area. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so before we vote on this item, it's my understanding that there's a request to do a building and safety reconsideration.
Yes, sir. The department requests that council reconsider item 1E. Again, that's 1E, and then continue the matter to February 16.
Okay, on this item, let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
15 ayes.
Mr. President, that item is now before you. The first vote was for reconsideration. That matter is now before you, sir.
Okay, I thought you wanted to continue it.
Yes, sir. Would you like to do that without objection?
Yes.
Very good, sir.
And to what date?
February 16.
Okay, so ordered. Okay, I'm going to recognize Mr. Cedillo. We'll go back to item 2 and we'll recognize Mr. Cedillo. What's the item number? Is that Mr. Who is that, Mr. Spindler? Please don't disrupt the meeting anymore. Okay, Mr. Spindler, I told you. So just please do not disrupt the meeting anymore. Okay, sir, Mr. Cedillo.
Colleagues, I am aware that the veneer of this presentation may seem that this would not be something that we would be supportive, but in fact, we actually are, because we've been working with the owner, and 7-Eleven is playing a unique role in our district as it evolves just west of the freeway. This is a community in transition. The 7-Elevens are beginning to play a role in the absence of retail, of supermarkets, et cetera. We just had last year Walmart leave. They had been 22 years without a store. They left. They had been there for a while. They left out of their own design. And again, we have a void and a vacancy. So 7-Eleven is playing a unique role on this corridor on Wilshire, on 6th Street, on 7th Street, in being the local supermarket, being the local store. And they work with the community and they work with us. And so we're very confident with the owner and with the role that they're going to play. So we support this. We support the design, the architectural design, but we also support their business policies and their business model. And so while this may in other parts of the city not sound like something that somebody would want to do, we in fact do support the owner and support 7-Eleven. We will be working with them also because they were targeted by ICE for immigration raids last week, and we want to work with them because they do play that role. The fact of the matter is that there are food deserts, retail deserts in certain parts of the city. This is a community that has maintained its character, but one aspect of its character, unfortunately, has been the lack of retail in the area, and so I would ask for you to have some deference and support for this proposition.
Well, thank you for your clarification. Okay, on item 2, Madam Clerk, if you would open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
Take who? 13 ayes, 1 no.
Okay, Mr. Clerk, that leaves us where?
Mr. President, council has motions for posting and referral.
Okay, they are posted, they are referred. Announcements, members, announcements?